Hey there, Farmwife fam. How you doing today? I am trying a new in the kitchen project today. Have you ever wanted cornbread but didn't have the mix, but you've never tried making it from scratch before? Well, that's me today, and I thought, why wouldn't I want to bring my friends with me? So let's do it, guys. Let's make some cornbread. First thing I've done is I've grabbed my cast iron skillet. I've put it in the oven at 425 degrees. If you've been around for a while, you might remember that cast iron skillet. It's the one that we refinished together. I'll put an iCard for you so you can go back and watch that if you haven't seen it yet. Next thing I want to do is grab myself 2 bowls, one for dry and one for wet. Set that one aside while we work with our dry ingredients. I have here some yellow cornmeal. You could probably make it with the white and it would be just as fine. We need 1 full cup of this. Whoops. And then we need 1 full cup of all-purpose flour. We'll add 1/4 cup of sugar. I like my cornmeal a little bit on the sweet side. What about you? I had a friend teach me one time where you can actually take a cake mix and a cornmeal mix and mix them together, and it makes a very delicious cornbread. But I don't want a sweet, I just want something to go on the side today. Need 4 teaspoons of baking powder. So basically, that's a tablespoon plus a teaspoon. And to that, we're gonna add 1/2 of a teaspoon of salt. You can use whatever kind of salt you want. Typically, I love to use a pink Himalayan sea salt. I've kind of gotten in a kick of using table salt recently again. I'm just gonna take a whisk, and I wanna make sure I've got this completely combined. It's really important that your baking soda is well incorporated, because the last thing you wanna do is bite into that. You can sift all the ingredients except for the salt, and I don't know that the cornmeal can be sifted very well, so that's why I'm using a whisk. There we go. I think that looks good. Let's move to the wet ingredients. I've got some of my farm fresh milk. It's cow's milk. You can see the cream. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here. I'm going to get a clean spatula, and I'm going to go and kind of pull that cream off the sides, and I'm going to mix this in. You can separate that and make butter. Oh, wouldn't that be good? But that's not today's project. If you're interested in knowing how to make butter, I do have a video using an antique butter churn. I'll put the iCard somewhere. Change my lids. I love using these flip top lids. I get this from Amazon. It's a little expensive, but it's worth it. We're gonna need an entire cup of milk. We also need 1 large egg. But before I do the egg, I think I want to go ahead and put my cooking oil in. And today, we're gonna use avocado oil, but vegetable oil or whatever you want to use is fine. This just happens to be what I had. I thought was open, but I guess it's not. That's okay. So let's see, where's 1/4 cup of that? Kind of guessing here on that. And the reason I'm doing the egg last is because I'm going to use this to crack my egg into so that I don't have to dirty another dish. Because you always want to crack your eggs and check them. You never really know. And then I'll just put my shell right in there to throw it away in a minute. Get that whisk right back out. I'm going to kind of poke at this egg for a little bit. This was a duck egg. If you've been around my channel, you know I love my duck eggs. I'm going to whisk this together really well. I think it'll combine so much better because next we're just going to add our wet ingredients to our dry ingredients. Guys, this really is as simple as putting together a box mix. And if you do this a lot and you want it on the ready, you could take all those dry ingredients and put them in a Ziploc bag or a container of some sort and then write the wet ingredients on there to let yourself know what to do. Because look, we're done. Now all I have to do is wait for the oven to preheat. Our skillet is hot, and I'm gonna throw some butter in here and let it melt. As you can hear, our oven has preheated. And now I'm just gonna put this into this hot cast iron. Now it just needs to bake for 20 minutes. The timer just went off. I'm gonna go grab that cornbread out of the oven. It smells amazing in here. Oh goodness, that definitely got brown. Let's put some butter on this thing. It smells amazing. Oh, look how crispy those edges are. When you come down here, we're gonna have a taste test. Not overly sweet at all, guys. At all. This is gonna be a great savory cornbread. I kind of messed it up, played with it a little too much, but I wanted to get it out of that pan. It's gonna be great to crumble on like a salad, or maybe put it with some chili. I'm excited. We did it, guys. We made our own cornbread. Thanks for coming along with me today. I appreciate you being here. Until next time, guys. See ya.